You're listening to the Morning Bull with Bonley Johnson, Bonzobitburg, and Little T right here on WBAM Radio. Rock on.
Yeah. Good morning, WBAM Radio. Happy Monday there, Puddin'.
Happy Monday.
Morning, Bonzo.
Good morning.
Did you guys sleep all right?
No.
No?
I never
Mm-mm.
sleep.
I went to
Why
bed
not?
early, but I just
Yeah, I was going to say, you said you were going to bed like 8 o'clock.
I was 9 o'clock by the time I went to bed. But yeah. My fibromyalgia is acting up, so
Yeah?
it's bad. But
I only get that
gotta deal
stiffness
with
in the
it.
morning.
Huh?
I said I only get that kind of stiffness in the morning. Goes away. My fibro goes away the rest of the day.
Oh my God.
Why the hell can't you sleep? You're fucking, you're fucking busy all the time.
I don't know.
You should be wore out.
Wake up, have to pee every 2 seconds.
Oh, that'll do it. That'll do it. You get that fixed. Call a plumber.
Yeah.
Fix my pee. I can't sleep. Oh, I slept pretty good. I don't go to bed till about midnight or 1, but I sleep pretty solid.
We had a busy weekend.
Yeah?
So
What did you do?
yeah.
Anything fun or just hanging out with the little man or what?
Well, Friday I had the little man for a little bit. Then I had my show. Saturday, Pat had a side job to do, working.
Mhm.
So while he was working, I figured, okay, he's not home. I'll clean the house up.
Well, that's
Clean the
why
house
your
up.
fibro's acting up.
Got this. Yeah, I cleaned up the studio too. So
Did you
it's
run
like
the vacuum?
I ran the vacuum.
Yeah,
Yes.
so that'll get you. You need to get one of them. Do you have one of those nice new light ones that they have?
Yeah, and that's still.
Really? It's
I
just the
think
motion,
it's just the movement. Yes. So he calls me. He's like, "Hey, you ready to go?" And I'm like, "Because we're going to Sam's Club." I'm thinking,
Yeah.
okay, yes, we're ready to so I'm ready to go. He said, I'm gonna pick you up. So we spent like 2 hours at Sam's Club, but it's the point of putting the shit in the car.
Yeah.
Taking loading the shit out.
Because there's no bags and stuff. They don't bag anything, so you got to box it all and then carry it. It's harder.
And we had 2 cartfuls.
Oh,
cartfuls.
Oh boy.
We had over like $600.
Well, there you go. You just overdid it.
Food. Yeah. So
did you
I said
go to the club this weekend at all? Strip? Do anything like that?
No.
No wet t-shirt contest. So you didn't overdo it that way.
No fun this
was
weekend.
Just
Not that kind of fun.
So it was just shopping at Sam's Club.
I said to him,
That's how we party.
Just unload the stuff in the studio because we have a garage that's attached, and then you can go right into the studio.
Oh, nice.
So that way we didn't have to do the steps. And I said, just do it, and whenever I have time to go through it.
Now you know where Mini Cake and sneak her boyfriends in and out through the garage downstairs. That's why it's there. She's already thought about it. I'll guarantee it.
Yeah, so that we did. So they didn't have eggs at Sam's Club. I was mad.
Really?
They were out of eggs. I'm like, shit. They were out of a few things. So I was like, I guess we gotta go to the actual Walmart. So yesterday, Walmart. The actual Walmart across the street. We didn't go. Yeah. So we wanted a new food saver vacuum.
Yeah.
Because the one that we had, you had to manually like push down. It was cheap. It was just to get us started.
Yeah, they're nice though, man.
Yeah.
We use the shit out of ours, but
yeah. So we figured we'll go over to Walmart and get the rest of the stuff, and that we did. And we spent over another $200 and some dollars there.
Yeah, it doesn't take. Would you get like a pack of gum and some couple of steaks?
Well,
that'd be about
cat
$200
litter and the eggs, and I said I wanted him to make his chili, so we had to get that stuff, and then we get the food, the vacuums.
Yeah, we're due for some chili too. I have Bailey make the. It's the Wendy's recipe, but with no beans. She found that Wendy's recipe online.
Oh yeah,
And then I like beans in my chili, but she won't eat
Me
it with
too.
beans in it. So, and I'll eat it without beans. It's not that important to me. I do like the beans, but it's not that important. So
Yeah,
she
so-
makes it beanless.
Mm.
And I put it over Fritos with sour cream and cheese anyway. So
I put sour cream. Well, here's what happened yesterday. While I was downstairs, well, Pat was making the after we packed all the meat because we did that yesterday too.
you guys
'Cause we
keep your
got
personal life to yourselves. You don't have to
we got 10
bragging.
we got 10 pounds of hamburger, like 5 pounds of pork chops, and 10 pounds of chicken breast.
And that's
You
the
know,
real
so
reason
we're-
for the food saver, right? Because
yes,
that's the only way you can fucking afford to eat hamburger and stuff anymore is to buy it
yeah.
in bulk.
Yeah. So after that, I was like, like I said, we were working hard all weekend. So then I was like, I don't know why I went downstairs for something, but Pat was making it. He's like, where's the cayenne pepper? And he never puts cayenne pepper in the chili. And he said, I did it when you weren't with me. He says, but now that you're with me, I don't put it in there because it's too hot for me. So I go downstairs and I'm come up, then wasn't paying attention and I was really hungry. So I grabbed a bowl of chili and I usually put sour cream in it right away.
Mm-hmm.
Because I know even if it has a little bit of a kick, I'm going to
Yeah.
regret it.
But the sour cream tastes good too.
I took the first bite and I was on fire. I said, what the fuck did you do? He said, I put the cayenne pepper in when you weren't looking. I was like, son of a bitch. But
It cooks down a little bit, but cayenne stays
Oh.
better than most of the peppers that you put in there, most of the spice.
well, he also puts the Rotel diced
Yeah.
tomatoes with the chili
Yeah.
in it already.
Mm-hmm. We use Rotel in the chili.
Yeah.
It's
Like,
good. Little red and green
He's like, you
chilies.
didn't go for sour cream. I said, no. I said, I'll survive the heat. I'll survive it for
Are
now.
you guys chili people there, Bonzo?
Dana makes it every once in a great while, but not very often. We were just talking about that. She hasn't made it in a long time.
It's fucking cold out. It's soup weather.
Yeah, it's that
Yeah,
time.
for sure.
I don't know where everybody else lives, but where we're at, it's fucking cold. What do you guys got over there? Well, it's gotten a little better. I think we're up to like almost
30.
the 30s now. So, or it was in the 30s yesterday.
It's 30. I checked right before I walked
Yeah,
out.
that's not. Yeah, I got 28 on my meter. So, yep, I'll buy 30. But the sad thing is, it's not going to get much warmer today.
No, it's supposed to get colder through the week.
Yeah, we'll get back down to double digits again. I just asked Barkley yesterday. I said, I heard there's another Arctic blast coming through. She goes, no, it's supposed to be nice. I just looked at the thing just now when we were talking about it, like 10,
This weekend,
11.
this weekend into
Yeah.
next week, it's supposed to be. Well, I'm just looking for like the future forecast for next Monday and Tuesday. 19
Mhm.
degrees is the high.
Yeah, it's coming again. It's going to be cold. We got our furnace sort of fixed.
So,
There's something
boy.
there's something really wrong. One half of our house doesn't get hot. It won't heat. So what we did was that we had it in 2 zones. So we had to get rid of the zones until they can figure out what's going on. So I go over to the side house that you guys stayed on when you were here,
Yeah.
in Jen's room where Jen
Yeah.
stayed, and the furnace is blaring. And I get on the ladder and I put my hand up to the vent and I can barely feel it moving, just barely, just like a trickle of air comes out. So either it's not directed or there's something in the ventilation that's messed up. So what we did was we went to 1 zone instead of 2, so that it uses the whatever you call it, thermostat on that side of the house. And it doesn't recognize the one that's in our bedroom. So now when it gets like 10 degrees out,
Yeah.
it'll keep that side of the house at 70 where we have it set. But then the bedroom the other night was almost 80 degrees because it doesn't read in there. And it just keeps pumping heat in there to keep the other side up to
Right.
temperature. So I don't know if the insulation's effed up or something. The problem is, you got those fucking contractors, like the electricians walking all through the attic and stuff. I think somebody stepped on the vent up there or one of the pipes, crushed it. We're going to find out. We're going to have
Well,
somebody go up there.
This is every winter for you since you've been there.
Yeah, well, I think it's been happening the whole time. I think it's been trying to keep up with that side of the house and it shuts the other side down. I think that's what's been happening. It may not be anything wrong with the furnace at all. I think we're gonna find out.
What kind of heat system do you got in there?
It's electric.
Electric.
Mm-hmm.
Is it a boiler system or
No.
no?
Regular furnace, forced air.
I didn't know you could do zones like that in regular electric heat.
Yeah, the big ones. Supposedly, I mean, it's supposedly a good one. I don't think it's the furnace now. I did at first. Now I don't. I think the thing has been like trying to figure out what's going on and why only one side of the house gets warm. So I don't know. I'm not an HVAC guy, so that's just my guess. I just know when I put my hand up to that vent in that side of the house, in that bedroom, nothing comes out. If anything, you just barely feel it. It's not supposed to be like that. Are you texting during the show?
No.
I hear your
not.
phone going off.
You hear that vibrating?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it's not your phone then? What is it?
That is my phone. My notifications.
Like,
Get your
Mom?
mind out of the fucking gutter.
Oh, yeah, right. Like that'll ever happen. Yeah, we'll figure that fucking furnace out someday. Someday when I grow up. But at least it's warm on our side of the house. But it's too warm. And the colder it gets, the warmer it gets over there. It's usually like 4 degrees warmer, but like the other day it was like 78. I was like, holy shit. That's when I can't sleep, when it gets like that.
Oh my God. I go to my wife's dad's house. Oh God. You walk in there, it's like 85 degrees in the house. Oh, it's terrible. She wants to stay and visit, and I'm like, I can't stay. Like, no, this is too
Is he
hot.
on blood
And
thinners?
I don't know if he is or not, and I am, and it's still too hot for me. I'm always cold.
You are always cold. But
We
you,
set our
even before you
house-
got on them things, you was always like it.
We set our house at 72 and we turned it down at night to 68. And last night I forgot to turn it down. So it's like I get all this stuffy, like can't stand it.
It's amazing what a couple degrees will ruin your sleep.
Yeah.
Crazy. But yeah. We set it at 70. That's where we want it to be. But well, I don't know. What is that in Celsius? Was it like 40 or something?
I
Let's
don't
see
know
here.
Celsius.
I don't either. There's a conversion, but it takes too long.
Celsius for 70.
Fahrenheit to Celsius. 21.1.
21. Yeah.
Yep, 21.1. So that's so we set it at 21 degrees for Starbucks. I think they use the metric system in Australia, don't they? Yeah, they do.
It's warm over there all the time, ain't it?
I don't know about all the time, but I think pretty much most of the time, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was already on it. 21. So what's the temperature over there right now? Actually, Barclay's sister's in Perth right now. She is dating a pilot, and they fly free wherever they want to go.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I think it works for American or one of those.
Yeah.
But yeah, they're over in Perth. Is that near you, Starbucks, Perth? She don't ever answer me. I can't ever hear a word she says. We should invite her on the show someday.
We should. She's up.
Yeah.
So get her butt in here.
Wouldn't be hard.
No.
All I need is her email.
Yeah.
23 degrees. Well, yeah, you're right by us.
Yeah. She's
Deborah
in
Ann
New York.
Lackey. She's in New York.
Yeah.
Did she say she was up by the Catskills? Is that what she said? Or was that
I believe
you?
so. I believe she said that.
Yeah.
She said the other side of the country.
Yeah, I don't know the layout very well.
Me neither.
19 degrees. So it's about 70 over there right now for her.
Nice.
High of 29. That's got to be in the high 80s, right?
I know.
We need a converter. convert to American. But it is midnight. Yes, it is midnight. That's crazy, right?
It is.
That there is an other side of the world.
The flat side.
The flat side, yeah. So this is what I want to know from the flat earthers. What's on the bottom?
What's on the bottom?
I don't want to know what's on the bottom. Is there a whole nother
Chinese people?
China's on the bottom.
Yeah.
That's why you can dig through to China. That now it makes sense. Now I'm starting to buy into this whole flat earth thing. Because we've heard that from cartoons for years.
Yep. They always knew.
I always wonder what would happen if, like, China and North Korea got into a war. Like, how would they know who to kill? Because they all look alike.
Of course.
They do. So I don't know how to kill him. He look like me. No, they can't do that. Let's dig down to China. Get me a spoon, a shovel. There you go. 67 degrees it is. High of 84. 84 is not, it's pretty warm.
I'd take it.
Over this, yeah, you
Yes.
can go in the air conditioning. But you can go in the heat too. I don't know.
I'd rather be cold than hot. Because you can only, when you're hot, you can only strip down to so much.
That's true, but
And then if you're cold, you can put as much layers on it until you're, yeah.
well,
So I'd rather be cold
yeah.
and then get warm.
There's fans.
We drove by the off ramp again today or yesterday.
The
and,
off ramp.
They're in Philly.
Oh
getting
yeah.
off
The
interstate.
tent place.
Yeah, oh my
Tent
God.
City.
I couldn't imagine living like that, man. There's no fucking way. I'd
I
be
mean-
walking to a warmer climate. Why would you stay in Ohio if you're homeless?
That's the real question. That you either have to be recently homeless.
If I knew I was going to be
don't know why.
homeless, I'd be walking right now.
I can't even imagine what the reason would be to stay. I'm thinking about it. I can't think of what. I mean, there's nothing here.
No.
I mean, they don't care about work, obviously, or maybe they do. I mean, even if they did care about work, this wouldn't be the place to fucking stay.
No. I would be walking somewhere where it's warmer. That's for sure.
We've had, I don't know. I remember we had a guy at the truck stop who was homeless that worked there, and they let him sleep in the air compressor shed. But it's not heated, so he couldn't do the job in the winter. But sadly, he ended up dying before winter got there that year. But he was such a bad alcoholic that his family kicked him out. They had him in the house for a long time. It was just, yeah, he was drunk the whole time he was working. But his drawers were always right. He did his job. It was never short. His drawers weren't. You would think being drunk, like his numbers would be all jacked up and shit, but they never were. But man, he was hammered the whole time. Friendly. I think the customers enjoyed it. Because all he did was he just worked down at the fuel island. He didn't cook or anything. So when my sister and I were little, we dug a hole in the front garden, planning to dig the truck. I did that too.
I think we all did that.
Yeah, I mean, you see it on the cartoons, and you want to try.
Right.
You get bored. It doesn't take very long either. Like, I don't think we got more than like a foot or two into the ground before we quit. But yeah,
Wonder how thick the flat earthers think that is, the layer of earth. How thick
I don't know. We need to figure that out. We need to infiltrate the flat earth society. I can't believe it's a thing again.
I don't know.
Is it a joke? I mean, are there people who, I think there's people who actually believe it.
They do.
Yes.
I watched some podcasts that
Yeah, there's a documentary on it
they
too.
believe that it's flat.
Yeah. Listen, people say they believe a lot of shit. I find it hard to believe that anybody that has the wherewithal to breathe and put clothes on and brush their teeth, with all the evidence out there, believes that the Earth is flat. I refuse to believe they actually believe it. I think they're looking for attention. And it's kind of a cool niche to be in. But, I don't know. I'm going to have to watch them. I'm going to have to watch the documentary, I guess, and see if I believe that they believe it. They say the edge of the Earth is ice. That's what keeps the water in.
Say. I don't know what they say about that.
I think that's what it is. Like we're surrounded by an ice.
They say all the pictures of Earth are all photoshopped on internet.
Yeah. Even before Photoshop existed, they were photoshopped. They're like, well, how did they take a picture of them getting out of the space capsule on the moon? I'm like,
all they'd have to do is do that hot air balloon test, and they would see that it's round.
Eventually you see the curve.
Yeah.
But they still think that's just like an optical illusion.
If you send, I don't know if my buddy did it or not, but you know how they were taking the hot air balloons and sending cameras up, and once it gets so high in the atmosphere, it pops, and then they have a parachute on the camera, and then they
I didn't know people did that shit.
Oh yeah, they were making money off of it because people were attaching like product, like a Coors Light can or something, and sending it up and putting it on the internet, and Coors Light was like paying people to do it, or whoever it was. I don't remember who it was.
How did they keep it from dropping to the earth? They put a parachute on the can?
Yeah, they put a parachute. They have a parachute system rigged to the video camera, like a GoPro.
Right.
And they send this big hot air balloon up, and if it goes, I forget how high it'll go, but it goes so far, and then it'll pop from the atmospheric pressure. Right. So then it drops, and as it's dropping, it has some kind of a signal in it to deploy a parachute, and then there's a tracking device on the camera, so they go find it, and then you got a video of the thing going.
It's hard to believe that they let them do that, just for the sheer fact that it would be.
I don't know if it's legal or not, but people did it. It was big. It was big, man, back in, I don't know.
I don't remember any of that.
Me neither.
It was back in, I'd say the 20 teens sometime.
Really?
Search like GoPro into the space or something.
You have to check that out. There's a lot to check out. Yeah, it's completely ridiculous. The flat Earth thing. Sorry if any of our fans out there are flat Earthers, any of the four of you.
The four of you.
We apologize. We're not mean to make fun of you, but don't be a flat Earther. Unless you're doing it to be funny, then do it away. But I do. If you guys know anybody out there who is, or who's willing to take questions, we'll interview them on the show sometime. Call them up. So what's on the other side? And if they say it's China, I'm in.
I'm in.
I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna join the Flat Earth Society. I gotta quit rocking. Barkley complains that my voice goes in and out all the time. It's because I rock in my chair while I'm talking. I must be slightly autistic or something. Can't sit still.
Yeah, there were people sending all kinds of shit up, like Barbies or something, up into space. And
Barbie. As long as she wasn't dressed. Or the $6 million man
you
doll,
got, I think there was like a rocket, or a record that you got if for something that went up into that high of, like it actually goes to almost space before it pops. It's pretty crazy. You got to watch the video.
Yeah. Well, you would be able to see, once you get so far into the atmosphere, you can see space.
Mm-hmm.
You can get there without dying or whatever. I think you need a pressurized airplane.
Yeah.
But like planes can get to the point where you can see space. Now they got those was it SpaceX that was doing it? Was it Elon Musk that was doing that?
I don't know.
Taking people into space? Somebody was. But they had those.
Was it the guy that owned that record company?
I don't know. I can't remember.
What the hell was his name? What was that?
It was for Virgin Records, right?
Virgin, yeah, that's it.
What the hell do you know about virgins?
Yeah,
Who you asking?
she knew when she was 10.
Why are
That's
you on my
awful.
ass today?
Today, it's every day.
You know what? I had enough of it with Patrick last night.
Yeah.
Oh.
When you're getting your meat packed or whatever the hell was you were doing? Stuffing your meat.
He had me so mad last night because he kept on pushing my freaking buttons.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Not only mine.
I know, and you guys could have put it on the air.
Soon. I'm waiting on Patrick.
You guys could do like the Osborne family. All three of you can get on.
Great.
I was watching, what was it, 2020? And it was about a boy. Well, I shouldn't say boy, but a guy that went missing. He was in 2021, went missing, and it was getting really interesting. And here comes Minnie K. I said, if you come in here, you need to be quiet because I want to listen to this. Well, Pat's in bed already, and there he is, Japanese jaws. I said, can you just like shut up?
So you guys were all in the bedroom watching.
Me and Minnie K were at it for like 15 minutes. I was like, you know what? I'm done. I'm done. I'm done.
Don't you have Bluetooth your headphones for your TV?
He wants to hear it.
Well, too bad. If he wants to hear it, he'd be quiet.
But he gabs while he's doing this. When I watch something.
Oh, my internet connection is unstable. That's not good.
So.
I wonder if we're still on the air. Yeah, it says we're still broadcasting.
You should be. You're connected to us.
Yeah, I know, but she keeps freezing up on my screen.
Who? Me?
You, yeah, when you're talking.
Oh, really?
So does Bonzo. It's my internet. It's because it snowed and the batteries, everything runs off solar.
But yeah, so I was getting frustrated with him so bad, and I was like, by time I missed half of it because of them too. So
well, if your daughter wasn't in there, you just whip your titties out and he'll be quiet.
No.
It doesn't shut him up.
He was really ornery last night.
So let him have a poke while you're watching the show.
The GoPro will go like 105,000 feet.
Holy shit. Atmospherically, it'll take that pressure.
Yeah.
See, so you got to figure out how to make it go 106, then you can get the record.
Well, there's a guy here. I'm looking at some of the videos, and there's one that says 120,000 feet.
Holy shit. He had a really good GoPro. Now, is that metered or is that recorded?
That's recorded, I believe. I think it shows it on the GoPro. They must have some kind of a...
And they got a balloon that'll go that high?
Yeah, it says 120,000 feet.
The fuck's that balloon made out of?
How to send a GoPro to space. Let me see if I can send this to our link. Save link. Copy link address.
The play-by-play. Send link.
Paste. There you go. How do I... Did it send?
Yep, it went there. How to send a GoPro into space. I wish we had time to watch it. See, we should have a weekly meeting.
Yeah.
But we never know what we're going to talk about, so we wouldn't do any good. And if we did decide,
but
we would forget by the time the show over.
I was thinking of
Go
something
ahead,
as
shoot.
well. I was thinking each one of us pick a different thing that you like to see on YouTube or something like that. See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They could preview it before we went on the air. Like we could put it into there like on maybe like a Sunday night. Have them preview if they want to.
Yeah, but
and then discuss it.
We could.
I was just there's
a
I'm
way
not
to
saying
paste.
yes, but no.
There's a way to paste the video onto our live feed, ain't there?
Yeah.
Like in a little window beside you or something.
Yep. I don't know how to do it.
I don't either.
More.
I can't even send a link.
Let's see. Yeah, there's a way to do it. I can never remember how to do that shit. We had it all set up. We could do the live stream and everything, but it just never works. Never works. I thought we could do like 3 different live streams at the same time, and I don't know if I don't have the right.
You can. You just don't want. It's. You just gotta push one button. I think you gotta have another.
I tried. It said I can only do one at a time.
No, you push one button at the same time.
That's what it said. But then when I tried it, it wouldn't let me. I think, I don't know if my subscription or whatever that I have to Zoom is not the right level or whatever. I thought I got the pro, but I don't know.
You can post any YouTube video as long as you recognize the provider that.
Yeah,
posted
it's
the
a Zoom
original
thing.
video.
It's not them.
Oh, it's a Zoom.
Yeah, I think I got to have a more premium Zoom thing to get all 3 playing at the same live streaming. Now playing the videos and stuff, I guess, I mean, it would just be for us in the meeting. Nobody else would be seeing it unless we live streamed. But I don't want to like brush my beard or anything. I don't want to go live. I like the radio. I like what we do. It tickles my pickle. And we got chat. We get to post that stuff in chat.
Yeah.
I think we're going to give that job to Bonzo now.
What's that?
What's that?
Looking that stuff up and posting in chat now that you're getting better at it. You're getting
it'll
better at it.
It'll be the next
You spend more
day
time.
or
It don't matter. You spend more time than anybody else on YouTube.
I do watch a lot of YouTube.
Like you always have interesting things on YouTube. I don't know what it is about YouTube, but I don't like it. I don't like navigating it. I don't like watching the videos on. Now I use it for like when I'm working on the cart or working on my car or something.
Yeah.
Those mechanic videos are pretty good.
That's how I started.
I have yet to find something. There's a couple things I looked for but I just don't think they exist.
I'm hooked on this one guy. What the hell's? What did I send you? I send you his link for something.
The mechanic guy?
The monkey. Somebody.
Yeah. Monkey Ranch or whatever.
Yeah. What's his first name?
It's like Greg
Stanley.
I know what you're talking about.
Stanley Monkey Ranch.
I was watching his stuff because he goes all them SEMA, them tool shows and stuff, and he shows you new tools.
I bought that, by the way.
What's that?
That vise.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, I'm just waiting I got to build. Well, we're gonna get spray insulation in the building first, and then I'm gonna build a workbench for that one corner, and I'm gonna attach it to that.
But yeah, he was on, and he goes to all the shows in Vegas. I mean, he must live over by Vegas or somewhere. I don't know, maybe California. And then
it's not very far from Cali.
But he went to the concrete mixer show, and I was watching it to see if I could see you guys walking around or something. Because it was back in, well, it wasn't, I think it was like 22 or 21 or something. I was watching.
2020 was the last one we went to because that was the COVID year.
And it might have been that year. I remember
was
you saying something about COVID.
It was bad. You could tell everybody was looking at everybody like they were fucking diseased. Like they were patient zero.
Yeah.
People were staying away. It was just, the show was terrible. It was awful. I got in an argument with a cab driver. He was like, it'll kill everybody on the planet. I'm like, bullshit. I was like, they're fine. I said, I don't believe anything these people are saying. This was even before, before any of the conspiracy theories were out that were all true, by the way. It was a lab leak from China. Don't let anybody tell you different. But anyhow, this guy, he was all like, you can. And I'm like, no, sorry. And if, you know what, and I told him, I said, if you actually believe that, you wouldn't be driving around picking people up in your car.
Right.
Bailey was getting mad at me for arguing with him, I could tell, or getting embarrassed, whatever. But yeah. But I love that show. I love going out there. Seeing the shit, they let you do some cool fucking shit, man. Like if you have a CDL, they'll let you get into a mixer and race it. They have this like obstacle course.
Yeah.
And I can't remember what the winner got. I think they got the mixer.
Wow.
I think he got the mixer. There was a couple of them. There was races. They raced those power trowels that have the two big power trowel fans on them.
Yeah.
They set up an obstacle course. Yeah.
Yeah.
And you raced them, and the winner got to take it home. Wacker Newsom brand new one. Whoever won had the best time, got to take it home. Fucking wild out there. And then they got those shows that, like, I don't know, the guys operating like
equipment, like large
track hose and stuff. The little pinchers. They'll reach down and like pull the hat off your head and stuff with it. It's fucking, it's just wild. And then they do the dances with the skid steers.
Never seen that one.
Oh yeah, it's like all lit up, and they're inside this arena, and they're all doing tricks and with laser show going on, like it's a dance show. It's pretty wild. Then it's just it's Vegas, so you know there's all the stuff that's in Vegas already. Besides that,
track hose on ice.
Yeah, I haven't seen them on ice yet, but it's pretty much like that. And it's loud. It like rock and roll stuff. That was the last one we saw, was a rock and roll show. It was pretty cool. I was impressed. But yeah, there's two different ones. There's the World of Concrete and there's AgCon. Those are the two, and they alternate years.
I think he was at World of Concrete when I watched.
That's the big one. World of Concrete is the big one. AgCon it's still pretty damn big, but it's not. World of Concrete's only like every 3 years.
I want to go to the one where it's a car show mostly, but then they got the tool show.
Yeah.
At the same time, and he said there's nobody ever there at the tool show, so it's great at that time. Yeah, because they're all out at the car show.
Oh, so you get to. They probably got it inside, and the cars are out.
Yeah,
those buildings are so huge. I mean, they got mixers and stuff inside of them when you go.
Yeah, that's what he said. Prepare to walk
a lot. Yeah. There goes my internet again. You guys froze up. Yeah, I didn't hear a word you said after walk.
I just said, he said just prepare a lot to walk because they're so huge.
They are huge.
Everywhere.
There's different sides. There's like east, west, north, and south when they set up World of Concrete. And it's all over the place. It's just huge. It's worth going out to. If you're into that kind of stuff, you know, if you're into the construction business, it's pretty cool.
I just like going to the expos they have. Period. Like home improvement.
Any of them. I think any of the expos would be cool.
Well, my kids just went to the Pennsylvania Farm Show for the first time.
Yeah.
My son's been there when he was little, but he doesn't remember it. Yeah. So my son and daughter and my son's girlfriend and the baby went up there Saturday. And they're like, Mom, it's huge. And I said, I know it's huge. And like they thought it's outside. I was like, no, everything is inside. Like
has everything. To be, because all those things are in the winter.
Yes. But yeah, I was like, but I like going, like I said, I like going to the home improvement ones just to get ideas and the free stuff they give you.
That was one of the things that blew my mind. They had, during the AgCon, they had the whole home improvement concrete stuff, like making the countertops and that, walls, and they had these machines that just attached to the fucking wall that polish the concrete. It goes, you know, because apparently that's a thing for somebody. Yeah. And that shit looks like glass when they're done. It's unbelievable. But you can look it up online. They show you how to make your own concrete countertop. They make it look easy. I don't know. But of course, it's all in the finishing. And then you put a seal on it. That's where the real shine comes from. Put that sealer on there, then you buff that sealer out, and it makes it look like glass.
Yeah, I'm debating. I was thinking about going to the marine show this weekend.
Where's it at?
Cleveland.
Oh, at the Expo Center?
Yeah.
That place is huge, too. We used to go, when I was at the truck stop, we'd go to the food shows up there. That's a fun one.
I just want to go see the multi-million-dollar yachts and stuff and walk through houseboats. And...
Those houseboats are cool.
They are cool.
I mean, we don't live in a place where it's real, you know, it doesn't make sense to have one around here. But you know what? But then again, in Florida, it fucking doesn't either because the storms go through and fucking destroy them. So
right.
Doesn't make sense to have them anywhere. At least they're safe from hurricanes up here. You got to pull them out every November, but now,
my dad lived on a sailboat for I don't know, it was 2 or 3 years right after he got out of prison because he didn't have nowhere to go. You know, he bought a sailboat and lived on it.
That's not terrible.
It was tiny. I went down there and visited him. It was tiny, but I mean, he parked in this harbor, and there was a bar there. There's a restaurant. I mean, he had everything right there. There was a place to shower and had a pool.
Yeah, because some of those have their own water systems in that. That's what you need. If you were down there, you need a desalination water system. They make them. Where it'll suck the water right out of the ocean, take the salt out, and you can shower in it. Poop right in the water. Poop right in the ocean. Feed the sharks. And then the big brown shark came. Remember that? Eddie Murphy. Talk about taking a bath with his brother, and one of them pooped in the water.
That's nasty.
It is nasty.
Ugh.
But it was funny. They were talking about playing G.I. Joe in the tub.
Or washing his dick in the sink.
I don't know, is that what
You don't remember that one?
Uh-uh.
His grandma caught him. Why you wash your dick in the sink?
God.
Wonder what his reason was.
Oh.
I forget if he was. I think he was putting cologne down there or something. I don't remember. You have to look it up. I can't remember it now. I think that was on that Raw video.
Oh, yeah. Not delirious.
That was the one, wasn't it? Raw, the one he had a stand-up. Wasn't it called Raw?
There
When
was
he had
two
the
of them.
red-
There was Raw and Delirious.
I don't remember which one it was then.
I think Raw was the first one. The big one.
Yeah.
The Aunt Bunny one. Give your Aunt Bunny a kiss. No.
Was that the one with the ice cream too?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think that's the same one then.
Yeah. Aunt Bunny has a mole. Oh, good times. That was our I don't know. He was our George Carlin
Yep.
for our generation. George was the big blue comic before that for the 70s generation. He did all those dirty ones. He had his.
Then we had Andrew Dice Clay too, back in the 80s.
Yep,
and 90s.
yep, that's true. That's true. He was very.
I used to listen to Richard Pryor all the time when I was a
Oh.
kid.
Yeah, Richard Pryor was. He's probably the greatest all around. He made it through the 70s, 80s, and 90s.
Yeah, I remember my uncle had one of his stand-up albums, his live albums. It was pretty good. I used to listen to it all the time.
Probably Live on Sunset. That was his big one.
I can't remember.
What are you talking about being on fire?
I think it was before that,
Mm.
maybe. I'll have to look it up.
Because that was a big one. That was his biggest seller, I think, was Live on Sunset Strip. Yeah, that was good shit. He was funny. That was the one where you talk about the monkey. He had a pet monkey.
I can't remember.
Did
It's
run
been
around
so
and fuck people in the ear. It started off. Or the dog, his neighbor's dog. Sorry, your monkey died, Rich. Yeah, I can't. If you don't know it verbatim, it's not even worth repeating. If you've never heard any of that stuff, go out and look it up. It's all available on YouTube.
It's great too. All of it.
It is great. And you can't, there's no comedy like that anymore. Like Dave Chappelle is the closest. You know, he speaks without a filter for the most part. People can't do it anymore.
I liked Sam Kinison too. He was good.
He
Nobody
was,
liked him, but
I did. I was a huge fan. I loved everything he did. Do you remember when he called that woman live? He called this, he was talking to his audience and he was talking about heartbreak and loss and all that.
Oh yeah, where somebody just got divorced or broke up or something like that. Yeah.
He asked everybody else. He's like, yeah, she was cheating on me and blah, blah, blah. And she left me for my friend or something like that. I think it was she left me for my friend. And he's like, oh yeah? He's like, come up here. He's like, what's her phone number? Then they fucking call her live on the air. They're like, "Hey, is this Debbie? Hi, Debbie. This is Sam Kinnison. I'm down here at blah blah blah. And we got Greg here. He said you're a lying fucking whore." He starts going off screaming. She's like, "Fuck you!" Screaming back. It was one of the greatest scenes ever. But yeah, it was real, man. Could you imagine getting a phone call like that?
No.
I heard one the other day where this radio station called this girl. They were talking about bad dates. And
is that the one I sent in the chat?
was that the one you sent me? Is that where I got it from?
I didn't send. I sent it in the main chat.
Well, you tell me if this is the same one. I see so many of these reels that I don't know where I get them from, so it could possibly be you. But they call the girl and they're like, "Hey, is this so and so?" And she's like, "Yes." Did you have a date with Nick? And she's
Yep.
Yes. That's the one. Oh my God, that was funny.
When you were talking about the compression socks.
Yeah,
Is that
he wouldn't take his socks off.
Yeah, I sent that in the main chat. Yeah.
I just wonder if that one was real or not, but it was funny.
No, they're true. They're true.
Because I know there are radio shows that do that.
This is true. Yeah, I follow him now. I think it's called what the heck it is? I forget what it is. Yeah. See, I posted that shit. What is this? Yeah, I said because Pat doesn't look in chat very often. I said you have to listen to this. You have to listen to this because this is funny shit. He was dying laughing. I said, "Oh, there's more."
Yeah,
out
she
there.
said
There's
she
worse
was
ones
drunk
out
and she
there."
couldn't come because he wouldn't take his socks off. It grossed her out.
Yeah, well,
and he made a weird O face or whatever.
He used the excuse as to wear the compression socks because it keeps the flow, of your muscles.
He just got some weird feet.
And she told him, she goes, "Well, those compression socks don't work. Take them back to Rite Aid and get your feet done." That's what she said. Yeah.
That's why I was suspicious that it was real or not, because she was on fire.
Yeah, it's real. There's a lot of other stuff that you can hold on. I'm trying to maybe I can find the link.
Like she seemed like a professional comedian.
No, you should hear other stuff. This is actually true because actually there's a local radio station here that does that as well.
But she was good, man. Like she didn't miss a beat. She tore that dude up.
Yeah. Hold on, where was it called? Oh, boy. What was it? Oh my God. Why can I not find this one? I want to. Oh, here it is. It's
Yeah, but they've been doing that since like the 80s.
Yeah, they were.
I remember a couple of them that went
called,
Jerky Boys.
Jerky Boys was great.
You can follow him. It's called Uncle Joe TV. That's where I found it. On Facebook. Yep.
But there was one where they called this woman, and it was supposed to be a joke. And she was like, this is your husband's work. The radio station called this lady, like, "This is your husband's work," blah, 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 wherever it was. And we just want to let you know that we had to let your husband go today. And we're kind of worried about him. He kind of stormed out and seemed like he might do something. So we're checking on him. We want to make sure he got home. She's like, "What do you mean he got fired? He's been there 25 years. You guys have no loyalty." Well, we caught him in the office having sex with his secretary.
Oh, Jesus.
And we had to let him go. But now we're really worried about him. She's like, "What? That son of a bitch." She goes, "Cocksucker," starts cussing. She goes, "Now I don't feel bad about fucking his brother."
Oh, shit.
And he was live on there, and they're like, "Whoa, wait a minute." It spun out of control. Yeah, that's on. You can find that on YouTube somewhere, too.
Can you imagine us doing that?
Oh, no. I can, actually. But who the hell will we call? We don't know anybody.
Can't do this shit anymore unless your
We
phone,
can.
your name pops up. Oh yeah, you could probably.
Yeah,
do it.
we get a free phone number from Zeno for call-in stuff. We have it. I don't know how it works. I've never used it, but we do have our own phone number, and it would come up like Zeno WBAM or something. I don't know what it would come up like. I'm gonna have to call you and see what it says.
You know what we should do?
It'll probably say potential spam.
I think we should call my mom one time. I seriously think so.
What makes you think I don't call her already?
I know better.
Hey, Mom, how you doing? We could
I
do
should
that.
prank her with something, and then you guys be listening in, and then we'll just, oh my God, how cool would that be, though?
Well, if I could figure out how to work all this shit,
Yeah.
like, well, you can use Line. Line will come up with your name,
Right.
but they have to be online also when you call them, right? When you call from Line, you can't just dial up a
Right.
phone number, I don't think.
No.
You can only call within a chat. But
only
Zeno,
thing
Shave your chest
The
then,
only
or
thing
not?
she would do, though, is she goes, why are you not FaceTiming me, or why can't I use a messenger?
Would you say?
I have to come up with a
I said,
big...
did you shave your chest like you were supposed to?
No,
Oh,
not
yeah,
yet.
yeah.
We gotta wait
no,
till the
no,
game
no,
comes
no.
up.
It's not yet. It's not yet. Oh, see, I'm glad you brought it up.
We gotta wait till the game's on.
I thought we were
Yeah, you're supposed
supporting
to
them.
do
I
it.
wore my sweatshirt.
See? Oh, see?
Where's yours? Did you shave your chest?
I got my sweatshirt on.
Not you, her.
Oh,
Shave my chest. Why would I shave my chest?
For
I'm not the-
supporting the Buckeyes.
No. This was no. We were talking about the football game, and then I said, first of all, I said you need to show your support and wear your Ohio stuff on Monday for the Morning Bull, and you're like, I don't have anything as civil. Then you're not a true Ohio Buckeye fan if you don't own anything of theirs.
I
And
have.
so you said it yourself. You said I'll shave a big O on my chest.
I have my belly button.
for Monday.
It's an O.
No,
it's a no.
that don't count.
Mine's not really Ohio. I mean, it is, but it ain't.
It is. It's the OHIO.
It's Special Olympic.
Oh, close enough.
That's where
It's the
I
right
got
colors.
it. I got it from Ohio State when we were down there for summer games. Because they hold the summer games always at OS, Ohio State, somewhere on their campus.
You don't get to go in the horseshoe?
No.
Yeah, that's bullshit. For all these people. They should let you. When is the game?
I was going to ask you that. You should know.
I should know, but I don't.
It's 2 weeks, ain't it?
I don't know.
Or is it? Pretty sure it's 2 weeks from now. Or 2 weeks from.
Let's see. Monday, January 20th at 7:30 p.m.
Oh,
That's only
Martin Luther.
It's a week from today.
That's a big day. That's Martin Luther King inauguration, and now we have the Buckeyes playing.
Buckeyes and
That's
Notre
a big
Dame.
day.
They've been ranked lower than every team. They beat almost every team that was in the playoffs during the regular season and the playoffs. Indiana was in. They beat them.
I hope to God they
Oregon, they
Notre
beat.
Dame, or I'll never hear the end of it.
Oh, yeah, you don't want Texas. They beat in the regular season and in the thing. They beat almost every team that was in the playoffs.
So next Monday, huh?
Yep, Monday the 20th.
Okay.
Who's airing it? ESPN or?
I believe. Let's see here. I believe that's who it is, but
That's who it was last game. Was ESPN?
doesn't say. I would assume, but you never know. See here, let's go to the watch live. It'll be. It doesn't say. Fucking. Yeah, ESPN. Thank you. Monday, January 20th on ESPN.
Okay.
Takes forever on Google anymore. You have to get through all their ads. We are primed right now for a new, whatever you want to call it, search engine. Yeah. Somebody's going to come up and kick the shit out of them because all they do is advertise on there. Now, there's no, even if you ask it a question, all you get is that stupid AI answer that's never right. or never what you want anyway. Shouldn't say right. It's never exactly what you wanted to ask. Maybe it's me. Maybe I don't know how to ask questions. That's a good possibility. That's an extreme possibility. I don't know how to use Google. But it used to be simple. You Google shit and it would come up. Now you got to muddle through the fucking ads. And when you Google something, you get ads on your shit forever.
Even just talking about it on your phone, get it.
Get it in your emails. And God forbid you search for something. The hell did I search for the other day? Something. Now I can't get rid of it.
I just asked Siri.
Yeah.
We were joking. Me and my wife were talking about something. We were sitting in Taco Bell one day, and she's like, we were talking about something, and it came up on her phone, or she was talking about something we were just talking about, and it came up on her phone, like an ad for it. And then I said something. I was like sitting there, and I'm like, God, I wish my penis pump would work really good to her phone just to see if it would come up, but it didn't. It didn't come up. It was fucking funny though. She started laughing out loud, and she couldn't stop laughing.
Went it on Austin Powers.
What was that?
Austin Powers. That's not
mine.
What did
you say? I didn't hear.
There was a Swedish penis pump.
Oh, was
that's not mine. One book. Swedish penis pumps. Those are my bag by Austin Powers. Those aren't my bag, baby. The first Austin Powers was so good. They kind of got annoying after a while, but
was Fat Bastard in, or was that
he was in the second one?
Second one,
yeah, I think he was good. He lost all that. Looks like my neck looks like a vagina. Oh, boy. Let's see. It's almost top of the hour. We can do Heather's weather now. If I can get it to work. I don't know why it's fucking doing that to me anymore.
So is the Bucks play tonight?
Yeah.
Wonder what they're on. I'll have to look that up.
Who they good playing? Question. At Tampa Bay and Los Angeles. The Rams. Pretty sure that's who it is. Tampa. I can't even spell Tampa. Talpa Bay. I don't like these fucking no button having. No, they played yesterday. They lost. Womp womp.
Who lost?
The Bucks.
The Bucks.
Did they?
Yeah. Fuck. Washington Commanders, they played and lost. I didn't even see that game on.
I didn't either.
I think that was the one with the field goal, and he dunked it in. He dunked it in.
Yeah.
I think that was it.
That's what they're saying.
I didn't watch them either. Yeah. I just watched the previews this morning.
That sucks.
Don't it?
I wanted Mayfield to
Washington field goal was 0 seconds on the clock.
Yep.
Yep. So who is Los Angeles playing tonight? I can't keep track of this shit. Rams football. Vikings tonight. My bad. 8 p.m. tonight. Let's see here. Watch live, because you got to click on 17 fucking different things just to get to the fucking information you actually want. ABC, ESPN. So, yeah. We got live TV on Hulu now, so we get it all pretty much. Actually works out.
Oh, nice. You use Hulu? I use YouTube.
Yeah, we like Hulu, so we went with Hulu. I like everything they got, and that live, it's expensive, but it comes with everything.
That's how YouTube is.
Yeah,
we had Hulu and it sucked.
Yeah.
It sucked. Yeah,
we haven't had any issues yet, but
well, it's the stuff that's on it. It just seems like it's just repeating. There's not much live to it, but YouTube carries a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
So
I've yet to look for something I didn't.
And it's cheaper than Hulu.
Well, I believe that. What I don't like about Hulu is I can't watch it on more than one TV.
YouTube,
You
you
have to
can go
pay
up
an
to
extra
6
$9.
devices. YouTube is up to 6 devices no matter where.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, we might have to look into it. We'll see.
And you get your local channels, like your news and stuff like that as well.
What's
Your
that
local
cost?
and your local your football team and stuff like that. You'll get that local, everything that is in that area. They go by your zip code.
Cool.
So
Yeah,
I
but
watch
I'd end up
YouTube?
getting fucking Browns. I don't want to watch the Browns.
What's YouTube cost? You can always put a different zip code in.
That's true.
it just went up, so it was like $70.
70 month a month.
Yeah,
So it's not that different.
it is when you get a lot more stuff to it. Yeah, it makes a difference. So
Well, I'd have to see that because there's a lot on
I was watching it when I was there with
Hulu,
the.
but
I was watching it when I stayed over at your house. I hooked it up.
that's Barkley's
I was
brother.
remember I was
uses
getting my
YouTube
local
TV,
Phillies
but
game. I was getting my local Phillies game and watching it.
I have yet to look for anything. They got, I mean, Hulu's always got what I want on it. So South Park, which I watch the shit out of. I like to go to sleep watching South Park. That's one of my sleep shows.
Are they
Yeah, still
they got
going.
new episodes or
Still going.
I haven't watched it in a long time.
I don't know if they do like a regular season because they do all the streaming stuff now. They're making these like little mini series for streaming
Oh, do they?
episodes. Yeah, like they did that obesity, the end of obesity. Where Cartman was going
Didn't
to
see
get,
it.
he was going to get on Ozempic. It's pretty good, pretty decent. All right, let's get Heather's weather in here. Did you want to do your stuff again today or no?
You don't have to.
I'm
I don't
asking
care.
you. It's your stuff. You're a part of the show. You get to pick and choose what you want to do.
If you want to do it, it's fine.
It's up to you. I'm asking you what you want
Okay.
to do.
Yes, I'm not going to go back and forth with this.
Wow.
Yes.
See how easy that is?
And now it's time for the weather with Heather.
All right, buckle up, because this forecast just turned up the heat. Welcome to the North Pole, where icy desires and frosty fantasies collide.
This is the one I wanted to play the other
The
day.
temperature is a tantalizing -13 degrees.
Yeah.
But don't let that chill fool you. This cold snap is pure temptation, wrapping the Arctic in a silky blanket of snow that sparkles like diamonds under the dark, starry sky. The wind? Oh, it's got attitude, teasing at 20 miles per hour, slipping through your layers like a mischievous lover. And the Aurora Borealis? She's putting on a private show tonight, undressing the sky with swirls of emerald and magenta, dancing just for you. Slip into your warmest furs, or dare to feel the frost on bare skin. Either way, the North Pole is ready to seduce you, one icy gust at a time. Feeling warmed up yet?
I wanted to do that at Christmas, but we didn't have a Christmas show. The North Pole. So it just got mixed in there. I wanted to play it the other day, and it was
Great.
boop. Let's see here. Now I got to dig your stuff out because you, narcissist, wants to do your shit all the time. Let's see here. Okay, what was it called?
Pole.
Because there's no.
There it is. There he is.
What?
You froze. It just froze. Like
Oh,
you
did
went
it?
off air.
You were froze completely.
So you couldn't hear me or nothing? Now you guys are froze. Fuck.
You're freezing like crazy.
I said you froze.
I wonder if we're bleeping on the line on the audio too. Because you guys are freezing.
Froze again.
All right. Well, I don't know what's going on with my internet, but if I switch to my phone, it's not. it's not going to work out.
There we go. Or now we're back on. It keeps on going in and out.
Yeah. Well, you guys can keep talking because we're live. We're not losing on the audio feed. It's just that our meeting keeps freezing.
No. The loop went back on, and now we're back onto it again.
It went off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just listened into it. Yeah.
All right. We'll do your stuff next week or Friday.
The gerbil got tired in the wheel down there in Geneva.
Fucking. That's the bad thing about doing it on batteries. We'll see.
Yeah.
I got a plan to fix it. We'll see how it works out.
Dead again.
I
got it. Yeah.
All right, WBAM. We'll be back Friday morning. Check out Saltem at our new time tonight at 6 p.m. Eastern time. Yeah, hopefully you heard that. We'll see. All right. Peace and love, WBAM. Peace and love. We'll be back Friday morning. You guys can say goodbye now.
Bye.